Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here's the continuation of our video on things I stopped buying. Next is Netflix and cable subscription. In this home, we do not have any Netflix or cable subscription. A few weeks ago, my husband's nephew came here and installed something on our television for Netflix, but since then we haven't even used it. So it only shows that we really don't need Netflix or cable subscription, so we don't purchase them. Food that makes me feel sick. There are few foods that make me really feel sick that before I used to buy them and eat them because I enjoy the taste and I enjoy eating them. But then I realized, why would I eat this food if after an hour or so it's making me feel so sick? So I stopped buying this food that are making me feel sick, like especially dairy and gluten. I stopped buying them. I used to buy a lot of diet food for weight loss because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. But then I realized that I lose weight a little bit and then it comes back. So I realized that the only way to lose weight for me personally is to eat healthy and to do exercise. So that's what I started doing, especially when I started to become vegan and eating more plant-based food. I started to lose weight and feel healthier. So I stopped buying diet food for weight loss. Next is club or VIP membership. I stopped buying club or VIP membership. This is very important for consumers to understand that if they purchase club or VIP membership, if this club or shops that has VIP membership have something to sell to their members, they will do all the marketing strategy to tempt you to buying their product or to coming to their place and consume their products. So this is one way for me to avoid temptations to spend more money by avoiding club or VIP membership. So I don't buy them. Next is items on sale. I don't shop just because the things that are in the shopping center or in the shop are on sale. It's so important for consumers to understand that these shops are putting their items on sale not to help you save money, but for you to be tempted to buy more products from them. And so I stopped going to shops when they have specials or sale, especially if I really don't need anything, because I will just be tempted to buy something that I don't really need. So I stopped buying items on sale unless I really need them. Next is wallets. I used to have a lot of wallets and I change wallets every now and then depending on where I am going or what occasion I'm going to. And I don't use a separate wallet anymore. I prefer a bag that has inbuilt pocket in it with zipper, and that's what I use as my wallet. Next is upgraded mobile phone. I used to upgrade my phone every 2 years because I was tied up with the company with a 2 years contract, and then every 2 years they will inform me that I can upgrade my phone. I stopped doing that for the last 5 years, so I haven't changed my phone for the last 5 years. So I don't know when I'm gonna replace my phone, but this phone that I'm using right now is still very good. So I don't think I need to buy new phones soon. So I stopped buying that upgrade every 2 years. I no longer buy jeans or denim pants. I prefer now pants that are made of softer fabric because I feel more comfortable in it. I don't feel comfortable anymore in jeans or denim pants, so I stopped buying them. Next is shaving creams. I used to buy shaving creams for my legs, but then I realized that instead of shaving creams, I can use moisturizing soap. I lather it or make it foamy and put it on my legs before I shave my legs. So that's a good replacement. Or if I have conditioner, a hair conditioner, I can also use that. So I no longer buy shaving creams. Next is small kitchen tools or fancy kitchen gadgets. I no longer buy all these things. I used to buy them a lot. Every time I get curious about something, I buy them and I try them. And most of the time, I got sick of them after a few weeks or few uses. I realized that I can use what I have in the kitchen instead of these fancy kitchen gadgets that they sell online. Next is nail polish. I used to buy nail polish because I used to experiment on my nails. Because I used to experiment on my nails what looked nice on me. But then I realized that I don't really need nail polish and I don't really like them. I am not comfortable doing house chores, washing the dishes and doing other tough house chores and having nail polish at the same time. I don't think they match. Like if I have to do house chores, I want bare hands and bare nails. So I don't really enjoy having nail polish on my nails, so I stopped buying them. I also don't buy manicure or pedicure services because as I said before, I don't really enjoy nail polish. And at the same time, I don't think I really need pedicures. So I don't really buy services for manicures and pedicures. Next is belts. I don't wear belts anymore. I used to have a collection of belts way back when I used to enjoy wearing jeans or denim pants. I used to have lots of belts, but now I don't buy them anymore, and the belts that I had before, I gave them away or I donated them. So now I don't buy belts anymore. I used to buy wax strips to get rid of unwanted hair, but then I got used to shaving, so I stopped buying wax strips, which are so expensive. Next is the oil control strips, blue sheets that used to absorb oil on our face. I used to buy a lot of them, but then I buy instead good quality skincare products. Next is fast fashion items or trendy items. Especially when it comes to clothes, there are lots of fashionable clothes that are very trendy. So when we say trendy, these clothes are in fashion now, but in few months or after a year, they are no longer in fashion and you won't feel comfortable using them anymore because they are not trendy anymore. So I avoid fashion items like that because it will only go to waste if they are not in trend anymore. So I stopped buying them. Next is notebooks. I used to buy fancy notebooks for my writings, to write my script on for my vlogs or for some articles that I'm writing. So I used to buy them a lot. But now what I use now are my kids' unused notebooks from school notebooks, because I don't want them to go to waste. So I just take off like few pages with writings on it, and they don't need them anymore, so I have to really use them instead of putting them to waste. So I no longer buy those fancy notebooks for myself. Instead, I reuse what the kids no longer use for school. Next is impulse buys. This term impulse buys refer to any item that you see in the shops or in the shopping center. You see them and then you just buy them straight away without thinking. This is something that I have learned not to do. So this allows me to save more money and also to think very well if I really need this item, if I really need to buy this item. So what I usually do is that if I see something that I really like, I really want to buy straight away, I just turn my back, go home, or shut the computer down if it's something I see online and think about it for maybe a week or a couple of weeks. So afterwards, I find myself not really liking them anymore, or I realize that I don't really need these items, then I save money. So those are things that I need to learn to do, not to impulse buy. Next is I do not really buy unnecessary gadgets. There was a time that I wanted to buy iWatch, and there was also a time that I wanted to buy Fitbit, but fortunately I decided not to buy them because you know what? I don't really need them. iWatch, do I really need that? No, because I have my own wrist watch and I also have my iPhone, which I can use to, to do the things that Fitbit can do. So I don't think I really need it. I really need them, Fitbit or iWatch, and other unnecessary gadgets. Next is caps and hats. I used to have a collection, not that big collection, of hats and caps, but I just realized that I don't really look good in them. So I stopped buying them and I stopped collecting them, and therefore I do not buy hats or caps. Next is Tetrapack juices or long life juices. These are the juices in plastic containers that you can find in the supermarket shelves. They are long life juices because you don't need to refrigerate them. I also don't buy Tetrapack juices anymore, which I used to buy when my kids were little because they want to, drink it with a straw and they enjoyed it. I stopped buying them because most of them contain a lot of sugar and preservatives and food coloring. So I stopped buying them and instead I make my own green smoothie at home, or I make my own juice at home, or I buy the freshly squeezed orange juice for my family. Next is red meat or meat in general. I used to buy them for myself, but I stopped buying them for myself. My husband and my daughter, they still eat meat, very rare, but me, I stopped buying meat for myself because I already turned into vegan and I prefer to eat plant-based diet or plant-based food instead of eating meat. Next is dishwasher tablets or dishwasher rings. I used to buy a lot of them and oh my, they are so expensive. Actually, I haven't used my dishwasher for maybe a couple of years now, so I no longer need to buy dishwasher tablets or dishwasher rings anymore. So I prefer to wash my dishes manually rather than put it in the dishwasher. I also don't buy flower vase anymore. There was a time that I really wanted to buy beautiful flower vase, and also because I love fresh flowers, so I wanted to collect several vases which are colorful and beautiful that I can use as decorative items. So I stopped buying flower vase. Anyway, I stopped buying flowers too. Next is just in case items. Just in case. When you go to the shopping center and you see something that really looks beautiful and attractive and you really want to buy it, and the thing is you don't really need it at that time that you see it, so you try to justify yourself, oh, I'll buy it just in case I need it later, I really stopped doing that. When I see something that I think I might need later on, I don't buy it straight away. Most of the times I end up not using them. And whenever I do decluttering at home, I used to see items that I bought still with a price tag on it and I haven't used it. I stopped buying things that I might need later. So I simply have to wait when I need this thing and then I'll buy it when I need it. Next is wines and beers. My husband used to drink wine, especially red wine, because being an Italian, he enjoys drinking red wine with his meal. But because he doesn't drink alcohol anymore, so I stopped buying wines and beers. So that's it. Those are the things that I do not buy or I stopped buying. If you want to share your own experience, what are the things that you do not buy or you stop buying? Please share it in the comment section and I would love to read them. I'll see you on my next video on Minimalism series. See ya! If you want to keep in touch with me, send me a message at Lovely Mom and Beyond Facebook page.